All right, this is worksheet 13.5, and the first thing we're going to do is number 2 and 4, which is to find the roots of each of these polynomials. So given this polynomial and knowing that it passes through 3, I know that one of the real roots is at x equals 3, which means that one of the factors of this polynomial is x minus 3. I need to figure out what the other factor or factors are in order to determine the other roots. So to determine the other factors, I'm going to divide the given polynomial by the one that we know, the factor that we know. So x cubed minus 27 divided by x minus 3. So if we do this division process, we end up with x squared plus 3x plus 9. This polynomial can't be factored any further, and so we know that this other factor is x squared plus 3x plus 9. And then in order to solve for the other roots, since it's not factorable, we can use quadratic formula. So negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 3 squared minus 4 times 1 times 9 over 2 times 1. So if we simplify this, this is negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 36 is negative 27, and then divided by 2. So square root of negative 27 is 3I root 3. And so we have these two are our imaginary roots. X equals negative 3 plus or minus 3I root 3 over 2. And in our answer bank here, we've used this answer as well as this answer. The degree of this polynomial, the largest exponent is 3, so the degree is 3. All right, moving on to number 4. Again, we're given a polynomial. We're given, instead of being given the root, we're given the factor. So if we set this factor equal to 0, we can tell that one of the roots is at 1/4. That's a real root, so I'm going to list it here. The degree of this polynomial, again, is 3. And in order to find the other roots, I need to know what the other factors of this polynomial are. So I'm going to go ahead and divide this original polynomial by the factor that we know. So this would be a 16x squared. This would be a 4x. This is a negative 4x. And then plus 1. And minus 1. So we have 16x squared plus 4x plus 1. This polynomial is not factorable, so let's use the quadratic formula again. Negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times 16 times 1 over 2 times 16. So here we get negative 4 plus or minus. This is 16 minus 64, which is negative 48. The square root of negative 48 is 4I root 3. All of these are divisible by 4, so reducing, we get negative 1 plus or minus I root 3 over 8. So here we've used the 1/4 as well as these answers right here.